This is Donna Smith Bellinger, your Business Revenue Accelerator, and welcome to week 2 of the 2018 Friday Focus Series. First, let me say thank you so much to those of you who have been inboxing me and shooting me emails telling me the value that you're getting out of these little 10-minute conversations. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to know that it is serving you, and that's what's going to make me keep doing it. So it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Last week we covered a step that I called Keep, Toss, Donate. All right, and we talked about how you need to keep, toss, or donate processes, clients, contacts, methodologies. If you didn't catch it, scroll on down. It's still here. So let's move on to another step. A lot of you have heard me speak live, and so you know that when I'm talking to you live, it's a real straight no chaser kind of a situation, and I have my little aha cards for you all to respond to me, and the question marks if you don't really pick up what I'm putting down. And I heard something this week that just tickled me to death, and the presenter said, one aha is better than an hour's worth of blah blah. And I was like, absolutely, positively, that is what I'm thinking about when I do these 10-minute tips for you. So regardless of the training that your company has been offering you, until you learn how to sell beyond the brochure, until you find your particular rhythm in doing what you need to do to grow your book of business, to increase your revenue, to really serve your clients to the highest level, you're going to kind of go through analysis paralysis. You're going to go through times when you feel frustrated, where you feel overwhelmed. And I'm going to help you this week get past a little bit of that. All right, so first of all, I need you to understand that progress is sequential, okay? It's not simultaneous. Progress is sequential, and I'm going right back into my notes again because I want to make sure that I keep everything on time for you. I'm watching my clock, I'm doing this thing for you, but what that actually means when I say that your progress is sequential, not simultaneous, is that whatever you focus on naturally is going to become your priority. So when you start talking about multitasking just basically gives you the opportunity to mess up more than one thing at a time. Nothing is going to be done to your highest ability. And if it looks raggedy around the edges, if you feel like you dropped something along the way, if you're wondering why you went in there and you were doing what you normally do, but it didn't work out quite the same, it's because you weren't totally focused and you didn't pick up on the warning signals. So what we're going to talk about this week is a very, very simple principle that I call block, focus, and shift. Yeah, I know I do threes sometimes, but we're going to do threes again this week. So this is what it looks like. I want you to get control of your schedule, and I want you to get control of your productivity. So I want you to block time for your calls, okay? And then I want you to create your script. What? A script? What do you mean, Donna? What about a script? Okay, if you've heard me speak before, you know what I'm talking about. You need to have 2 scripts when you make a phone call. One, what you need to cover when they answer the phone. Okay, it doesn't have to be a verbatim thing, but it does need to have the bullet points that you need to cover. And that's not the script that the company gives you. Go through the script that the company gives you if it doesn't feel good for you, or if that script is not working for you, the people aren't buying, and extract the key components that have to be included in a conversation in order for you to have the information that you need to move them to yes, so you don't forget to cover those key points. And then you also have to have a second script, and that script is so that when they don't answer the phone and you have to leave a voicemail, you know what you're going to say. Because the minute you hear that little automatic responder come on, Hi, this is John and I'm not in today. Your mind has already gone over to whatever your next call is, or you're starting to do that dreaded multitask, which means you're going to mess up what you're doing right now because you're busy trying to do something else. So have the script, you know. John, hi, this is Donna Smith Bellinger. It was such a pleasure to meet you at that event yesterday. I would love to set up an opportunity for us to have a short discussion so that I can learn more about how I can support you. Give me a call or go to my calendar so that we can schedule that time. Have a great day. Bye. Just quick. So have a script. Then what are you going to do? You're going to block, you're going to shift, and you're going to focus for your next task. The next task may be your emails. And if you're going to do your emails, then what do you have when you start to do your emails? A template. I spend a lot of time with my clients helping them to redo their emails. It doesn't take me long. It really doesn't take me long. But invariably, I wind up with a lot of my clients going over, okay, send me whatever it is that you usually send to somebody that you just met at an event. Let me see your follow-up email. And they send me this thing that makes me kind of hold my head for a second. And I'm like, okay, no, really, you can't send that. So this is what we're going to do. We get together real quick on Zoom or something, we repurpose it, and we do it. Because all you want to do is cut, paste, customize. That's it. So what do? You block, you focus, and then you shift. Are you getting the rhythm for this? I hope so. So the next thing on block, focus, shift is meetings. Please stop taking meetings with anybody anytime that they call. Stop going to this end of town, then that end of town, then back to this other end of town, all in the same day. Why? Why are you doing that? You know that your time is valuable. Block, focus, shift. Hi, John, this is Donna. I'm going to be up in your area on Tuesday, and I would really love to have a conversation with you. Could you see me either at 10 or at 1? Thanks. Looking forward to your call. Bye. Ta-da. Done. Okay? Stop doing all this other stuff. Being busy and being profitable is not the same thing. My people, you know I say it all the time. Next, block, focus, shift. Train people to leave you alone when you are focused. Train them. And it's like, guess what? If you don't answer the phone, they'll get your voicemail. You know when it's an important phone call or when it isn't. And if you act like you were too accessible, if you have to react every single time the phone rings, especially if you're with a prospect or a client, that is bad business. Very bad business. If you can't give me your undivided attention when you're trying to get my business, I know I won't have your undivided attention once we sign the contract. Okay? Let it go to voicemail. Give them a call back. Typically, what I suggest is you just turn the phone off. Turn the ringer off. I'm notorious for that. If I'm in phone call mode, I don't answer. If it's an emergency, the people that I have to respond to emergencies know how to get me. That includes clients. But the other people, hey, Donna must be in the middle of doing something. She'll get back to me and I'll shoot them a text. Hey, tied up for 2 hours, tied up for an hour. Text me what you really need. Because in most instances, it's a phone call that could have been a text or an email. Let it go. Block, focus, and shift. Now, granted, this takes a little getting used to, all right? And I know that. But having the book of business that you want is not an impossible dream. So that's what you're going to do. Last week, we were, tossing it, keeping it, donating it. This time we are block, focus, and shift. Spend a week working on that. Come back and see me next week, Friday, for Friday Focus. I'm Donna Smith Bellinger, your business revenue accelerator, and I just wish you continued success.